Happy Saturday evening, beautiful people. I hope that everyone is doing really well and enjoying the weekend. Hopefully getting a bit of relaxation. For those of you who've never joined before, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Isadora Ferrao. I live in the beautiful Cayman Islands. So let me give my shout outs as usual to Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, Little Cayman, the big US of A, our states of Texas, Tennessee, New York, California, DC, Virginia, Michigan, and Oklahoma. And even though I don't think we have any listeners yet, Minneapolis is heavy on my mind. And I'm sure it is probably on everyone's mind in the United States. We are thinking of you guys, and we hope that those of you who can use your voice for good will do just that. This is the time, as it says in Esther, for such a time as this, right? Anyway, let me finish off my shout outs to the UK, to Canada, to Australia, Ethiopia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Jamaica, Guyana, Suriname, Barbados, Cuba, and the Philippines. I think I've given everybody a shout out who normally listens to the broadcast. If I haven't and you listen regularly, you know what you gotta do. Just put it in the comments and I will try my hardest. So listen, everybody. I am going to get into the reading. But as I mentioned in the shout outs, Minneapolis is heavy on my mind, and I'm sure that it is on most people with a normal heartbeat and most people with a normal level of kindness and care and compassion. If you have seen that video, then you should be touched by what has happened, and you should be wanting to use your voice for good. I mean, come on, we live in 2020. We really haven't learned anything from history. Anyway, let me not get on my high horse, as I always put it. I think I picked a really good song today, by the way. All right, let us read from Jesus Calling. Time with me cannot be rushed. When you are in a hurry, your mind flitters back and forth between me and the tasks ahead of you. Push back the demands pressing in on you. Create a safe place around you, a haven in which you can rest with me. I also desire this time of focused attention, and I use it to bless you, strengthening and equipping you for the day ahead. Thus, spending time with me is a wise investment. Bring me the sacrifice of your precious time. This creates sacred space around you, space permeated with my presence and my peace. Well, everybody, I had a blast from the past that came to me. And I think the reason that it came to me is because it is a song about being nicer, really being nicer to everybody. It's called Less of Me, but I remember it as Let Me Be a Little Kinder. So I learned this in convent when I was going to school there. I went there for both my primary and my secondary education, and I definitely remember this song. And it's called Less of Me, Let Me Be a Little Kinder by Glen Campbell. I hope that you will enjoy it. But above all, when you hear the words, they're gorgeous words, by the way, I hope that they will inspire you to just be a little bit more understanding of people around you. I think my favorite lines, there's a few favorite lines, but one of them I like is the opening line. Let me be a little kinder. Let me be a little blinder to the faults of those around me. Let me praise a little more. That's important, isn't it? And then I also like, let me be when I'm weary, just a little bit more cheery, although I am normally cheery even when I'm weary. Think a little more of others and a little less of me. And that is just the beginning of the song, but the entire song has the most delightful, beautiful lyrics that are about being humble and putting others first. And I think it's a great song for those of you who have kids to teach it to your children, so that, like me, when they're my age, they won't forget such good words, okay? Let me be a little kinder. Let me be a little blinder to the faults of those around me. Let me praise a little more. Let me be, when I am weary, just a little bit more cheery. Think a little more of others and a little less of me. Let me be a little braver when temptation bids me waver. Let me strive a little harder to be all that I should be. Let me be a little meeker with a brother that is weaker. Let me think more of my neighbor and a little less of me. Let me be, when I am weary, just a little bit more cheery. Let me serve a little better those that I am striving for. Let me be a little meeker with my brother that is weaker. Let me think more of others and a little less of me. I think that is a beautiful song, and I hope that you felt that it was a gorgeous song too. And you know what? I think that the song is a country song. I didn't know it as a country song when I was a little girl, but I'm going to go and listen to the version that Glen Campbell sings, because I have never heard the country version. I only remember it growing up and going to the Dominican convent, primary and high school. So a shout out to all my convent girls. I hope that we're all being a little kinder, not just the convent girls, but everybody in the world. All right. Good night, everyone. Have an awesome Saturday evening. God bless you all.